Before the Trump assassination attempt, there was another assassination attempt, and this one might be even more bizarre. In 1981, John Hinckley Jr. made attempts to assassinate President Reagan, and he actually was pretty successful in causing a lot of harm. Meanwhile, Jodie Foster played in the movie Taxi Driver when she was 12 years old. And John loved that movie. He watched it at least 15 times, and then he started to stalk Jodie Foster. John moved from place to place, wanting to be close to Jodie Foster, and when he read in People magazine that she was attending Yale University, he enrolled in a writing class there. He stalked Jimmy Carter and was astounded at how close he could get to him. At one time, he even got a foot away. Meanwhile, he was writing letters to Jodie, and she gave those letters to Yale police, but they were never able to track him down. John believed that assassinating a public figure would cause him to also be a public figure, and then maybe Jodie would pay him some attention. First, he tried to shoot a U.S. senator. He was unsuccessful, but he was arrested in Nashville. John refused to give up even after all those letters and all those calls. By the way, she did tell him that she wasn't interested. On March 30th, 1981, President Reagan was shot by John Hinckley at the Washington Hilton after a speaking engagement. Reagan was very close to death when he arrived at GWU Hospital. He had broken a rib and punctured a lung and had a lot of internal bleeding. James Brady was also injured. He was hit in the head by gunfire, and he died in 2014, and that was classified a homicide. An aide, a Secret Service officer, and a police officer were also shot and wounded. John Hinckley lives out in the world with us. He was found not guilty by reason of insanity, and he was sentenced to confinement at St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Washington, D.C., and he was released in 2016. He calls himself Healed, and he has a platform on a popular video streaming website that you all know of.